Your body doesn't burn the most fat during high-intensity exercises like sprints or HIIT. Instead, low-intensity, steady-state activities, such as walking, maximize fat oxidation. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that fat oxidation peaks at about 65% of VO2 max. When you walk, your muscles primarily use aerobic pathways, tapping into fat stores for sustained energy. In contrast, high-intensity bursts rely more on carbohydrates. Surprisingly, the body becomes more efficient at burning fat during lower intensities, using fat as the main fuel source up to 70% of the time. This challenges the common belief that only intense workouts torch fat. During long, slow activities, your muscles recruit slow-twitch fibers. These fibers are endurance-oriented and packed with mitochondria, the cell's powerhouse. Mitochondria's ability to oxidize fat is crucial to energy production. A 2014 study published in Sports Medicine showed that these fibers activate enzymes that enhance lipolysis, the breakdown of fat. It's not the intensity, but the sustained demand for energy that signals your body to tap into fat stores. This process increases the number and efficiency of mitochondria, making your body a fat-burning machine over time. The misconception lies in underestimating the power of these fibers. Hormones play a pivotal role in how your body burns fat. Contrary to popular belief, cortisol, often labeled the stress hormone, is essential for mobilizing stored energy. When you engage in steady-state exercise, cortisol levels rise just enough to aid in fat mobilization without causing muscle breakdown. According to a 2016 study in the Journal of Endocrine Reviews, cortisol activates hormone-sensitive lipase, facilitating fat release into the bloodstream. This controlled release supports sustained energy needs, debunking the myth that cortisol solely impedes fat loss. The balance of hormonal action is more nuanced than it seems. Your muscles' glycogen reserves dictate fat utilization. When glycogen is low, such as after fasting or prolonged exercise, your body switches to using fat for fuel. A 2018 study in the American Journal of Physiology revealed that low glycogen levels increase the activation of AMPK, an enzyme promoting fatty acid oxidation. This means the proverbial fat-burning zone isn't a myth but a metabolic state where your body prioritizes fat over carbohydrates. Understanding this mechanism changes how we view the effectiveness of different exercise intensities. Glycogen's influence is more significant than a simple energy reserve. The notion that sweating indicates fat loss is misleading. Sweat represents water loss, not fat burning. Your body cools itself through perspiration, a thermoregulatory response. A study in the Journal of Athletic Training in 2019 found that sweat rate doesn't correlate with fat oxidation levels. While you may lose water weight temporarily, fat loss truly occurs at the cellular level when energy demand exceeds intake. This involves complex biochemical pathways, not visible sweat trails. The misconception that more sweat equals more fat loss overlooks the intricacies of metabolic processes. Your nervous system plays a surprising role in fat burning. During exercise, the sympathetic nervous system activates, releasing adrenaline. This hormone binds to adipose tissue, triggering lipolysis. A 2015 study in the Journal of Physiology highlighted how adrenaline stimulates beta-adrenergic receptors, leading to the breakdown of triglycerides into free fatty acids. These fatty acids are then transported to your muscles for energy. The process is akin to unlocking a vault of energy reserves, demonstrating how neural activation directly supports fat utilization. It's a reminder that the nervous system, not just muscles, orchestrates effective energy use. Hormonal cascades are central to exercise-induced fat loss. Insulin, primarily known for glucose regulation, decreases during exercise. This reduction facilitates fat metabolism. A 2017 study in Metabolism, Clinical and Experimental, showed that lower insulin levels enhance lipolysis, increasing fat availability for muscle use. Furthermore, exercise boosts glucagon secretion, which counterbalances insulin by promoting fat breakdown. This dual hormonal shift underscores exercise's metabolic efficiency. By understanding these hormone interactions, we appreciate the nuanced way your body optimizes fat loss. Hormones act as conductors in the symphony of metabolic processes. Connective tissues adapt uniquely during exercise, influencing fat metabolism. Fascia, the connective tissue surrounding muscles, remodels itself in response to movement. A 2019 study in the Journal of Anatomy detailed how fascia becomes more elastic and efficient at transmitting force. This remodeling reduces energy expenditure, indirectly promoting fat utilization. As your fascia adapts, less energy is wasted, allowing more resources to be allocated to fat oxidation. This adaptation illustrates the often overlooked role of connective tissue in metabolic processes. Fascia's transformation is a silent partner in the journey to efficient fat burning. Mitochondrial biogenesis is a critical outcome of regular exercise. This process increases the number of mitochondria within muscle cells. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that more mitochondria mean enhanced capacity for fat oxidation. Exercise activates PGC1-alpha, a protein that regulates mitochondrial growth. This adaptation boosts your muscle's ability to utilize fat as fuel, ultimately increasing endurance and metabolic health. Mitochondria don't just convert nutrients into energy, they determine how efficiently your body burns fat. This cellular transformation underscores the profound impact of exercise on metabolism. Eccentric muscle contractions, often overlooked, play a role in fat metabolism. Eccentric actions are when muscles lengthen under tension, such as lowering weights. A 2018 study in the Journal of Sports Sciences found that these contractions cause microtears in muscle fibers, prompting repair and growth. This repair process requires energy, increasing caloric expenditure even at rest. Over time, as muscle mass increases, your basal metabolic rate rises, leading to more fat burned at rest. Eccentric contractions subtly shift the metabolic equation towards greater energy expenditure. This mechanism highlights the complexity behind effective fat loss. Overtraining can paradoxically impede fat loss. When you push your body excessively without adequate recovery, cortisol levels may chronically elevate. A 2021 study in sports medicine reported that prolonged cortisol elevation can lead to muscle breakdown and fat retention. This hormonal imbalance disrupts metabolism, making it harder to burn fat efficiently. Additionally, the stress response can increase cravings for high-calorie foods, counteracting exercise efforts. This highlights the importance of balancing exercise intensity and recovery. Aiming for moderation ensures optimal hormonal environments for fat loss without the counterproductive effects of overtraining. Inactivity has pronounced effects on fat metabolism. Sedentary behavior reduces muscle insulin sensitivity, increasing fat storage. A 2019 study in the European Journal of Endocrinology showed that prolonged inactivity leads to a significant drop in lipoprotein lipase activity, an enzyme critical for breaking down circulating fat. This reduction means more fat is stored rather than burned. Muscles, deprived of regular contraction, become less efficient at utilizing fat for energy. The shift from active to sedentary profoundly alters metabolism, underscoring the need for regular movement to maintain fat-burning capabilities. Chronic cardio, often touted for fat loss, may have diminishing returns. Extended cardio sessions can lead to muscle loss, negatively impacting your basal metabolic rate. A 2022 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that long-duration cardio without strength training decreases muscle mass, reducing metabolic efficiency. This loss of muscle decreases the number of calories burned at rest, making sustained fat loss harder. Cardio is essential, but should be balanced with resistance training to preserve muscle and optimize fat metabolism. The approach to exercise must consider the long-term metabolic impact. The fitness industry often promotes quick fixes that overlook long-term effects. Popular trends like extreme calorie restriction may show immediate weight loss, but often lead to muscle wasting and metabolic slowdown. A 2018 review in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism highlighted how these methods disrupt normal hormonal balances, leading to decreased leptin and increased ghrelin levels. These hormonal shifts increase hunger and decrease metabolism, setting the stage for weight regain. Such practices emphasize short-term results at the expense of sustainable fat loss. Understanding these impacts reframes the focus to health and longevity over quick fixes. A 2020 meta-analysis in The Lancet found that a balanced combination of aerobic and resistance training provides the most sustainable fat loss outcomes. This integrated approach increases muscle mass, boosting resting metabolic rate. The study revealed that individuals engaging in both types of exercise experienced a 5% greater reduction in body fat over a year compared to cardio alone. This effect is attributed to the improved metabolic flexibility and enhanced fat oxidation capabilities from diverse exercise stimuli. The synergy between aerobic and resistance training underscores how diverse stimuli maximize metabolic efficiency. This holistic perspective challenges conventional single-method approaches.